Praise the Lord. My brothers and my sisters, this is a subject matter, and this subject matters that I've been praying to speak on for a long time, and today is the day. This is the day that the Lord have made. I don't know about you, but I will rejoice and be glad in it. This just in. And I want every woman, every man, every teenager, every adolescent, every grandmother, every grandfather, every well-la and well-o. Excuse me, man. I'm fighting the cold now. And tears. God our Father did not make, watch this. God our Father did not make all men and all women the same. I'm so sick and tired of hearing this crap out of the mouth of grown-ups and people who have decided to hold on to a horrible man for 10, 20, 30 years, or a horrible woman for 10, 20, 30 years. And as soon as it don't work out, you walk around, you mope around, you limp around for decades. All men are the same. You let that man mistreat you. Man, all women the same. You let that woman drag your behind down the road by your mouth. As I leave this alone. But yeah, I'm so, it disturbs and perturbs me. I've been there. I am a divorcee. I'm a baby daddy. I'm an ex-husband. I refuse to say, just because I didn't make it in my marriage, sometimes two good people just can't get along. And sometimes two people should have got along and left a long time ago. Should have got apart. You saw how he was talking to you. Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into years, months. And months turned into years. And I'm holding and fighting tears. I'm going to be honest with you, because it bothers me. Days turn into weeks. Weeks turn into months. Months turn into years. The verbal got worse. The physical, the dope, the lifestyle, the style of life, the crime, the committing crimes, the drug use, all of that got worse. And you hung in there because we all have this miniature Jesus in our chest called a heart. And we think we can save people. But why would I penalize my beautiful friend, a beautiful woman down the road, a beautiful co-worker, a beautiful partner, a beautiful future wife or spouse, a beautiful someone on LinkedIn or Twitter? Why would I say all women are the same just because I didn't make it with my ex-wife? I refuse to be that stupid, asinine. I'm not calling them, I'm talking about myself, or that much of a damn fool. God didn't, and that's one mold of woman. But we come in all different shapes and sizes, and morality and verbalization and education and height and weight and width and race and color and creed and all that, and religion and way of life. So why would I say this is a good woman right here? And because I didn't make it with this one, I say all women are the same. That makes me stupid. Me. As I leave this alone. Why would a woman say all men are the same? You got a wonderful dad, a wonderful provider. He's gone on to glory, or he loves you right now to pieces, and you got the nerve to say all men are the same. Revise your statement. All men are the same but my daddy. But then some of y'all say, well, most men ain't nothing. You're wrong. What about your son? What about your brother-in-law? What about your brother? What about your deceased uncle? What about your deceased father-in-law, who was a good man, as I leave this alone? So I'm saying this to the adult, the teenager, the adolescent, to the fool, really? Stop saying that mess. All men are the same. All women are the same. That don't even make, they may be all the same in genitalia and the same body parts, but everybody don't grow up at the same time. Everybody don't have God in their heart and mind. What you spend time with, you will become morally, verbally, supernaturally, spiritually, economically, finally, environmentally, socially, you name it, as I leave this alone. But that bothers me, because I know when I was failing in my marriage, but I also know when I was succeeding in trying to save it. I know what I used to be. I grew up in the projects. I used to cook drugs at 12 and 13 years old in a baby food jar and with a broken piece of clothes hanger. I come from the bottom. I grew up in low-income housing, the projects, the inner city, whatever you want to call it. But my dad wasn't an educated man, or my mom, but they were wise. They would say, you got to shoot yourself out of the barrel of poverty. Don't catch a projectile. You become one. Launch yourself. Get your lesson. Go to school. Don't steal. Believe in God. Treat everybody right, even if you can't treat them the same. So yeah, that disturbs me, y'all. And we too grown. You've been talking about the same man and married the same one for 21 years, and you keep talking about all men are the same. All women are the same. Man, you sound like a runaway slave for real. As I leave this alone. And no pun intended. But yeah, let me get going. This is the day that the Lord have made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. All women are not the same. I don't care how much I failed in my marriage. I don't care how much my marriage failed. All men are not the same. Why would you insult God, your intelligence, your own heart and mind, and all these people you didn't walk on by, walk on by. You didn't walk past because you got stuck in your crawl of your heart and mind. All men are the same. All women are the same. No, your dad was a wonderful man. Your mom was a wonderful woman. So how can you say that? God bless you. God keep you is my prayer. All women are not the same. All men are not the same, other than genitalia. But rise above your own faults and flaws. This miniature thing right here, this heart, this miniature Jesus, we try to save folks that we should have let go a long time ago. But don't penalize yourself. Now don't penalize others, man. All men are not the same. All women are not the same. Peace. One.